fans, Paul the Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet, and I've just felt compelled to do another quick video today. I don't usually do two in a day, but I just got a copy of the biography of Tottenham Hotspur by Welch, and I've read one chapter, and I'm a little bit speechless because it has really blown me away. Actually, it really has. Almost brought tears to my eyes would be maybe a bit of a fib. Maybe I did have more. Maybe I just got something in my eye. Maybe that's all it was. But man, oh man, oh man, I'm aware of Julie being the first female Fleet Street football journalist, and I know Julie's work from the fantastic movie those Glory Days, which you can see on YouTube at the moment. It's a film that I saw when I was about 11 or 12 years old, and it was on TV. It felt like every week for a bit, and then it just disappeared, and I only managed to watch it recently. I'd say maybe 3 or 4 months ago. Now and then I'd hunt out and see if I could get a copy, and it was never available. Then it appeared on YouTube, and I'll tell you what, if you're a Spurs fan, man, you've got to watch this film. It's brilliant. But so you know, the biography of Tottenham Hotspur sounds quite dry. Maybe there's an implication that this is a living organism. I don't know, but I thought, you know, I'd open the book and read chapter 1. You know, Bobby Buckle, Northumberland Park, playing cards or whatever. But it's got a foreword by Gary Mabbott, and then the title of chapter 1, The Wonder of You. You couldn't pin it down, and I don't think I'm not going to be able to speed read this book. It's going to take me a while to absorb it. It really it stirred up a lot, man. But mainly the love that I, and obviously Julie has, and a lot of fans have for this club. It's not just a football club. We don't just do things the normal way. So she mentions this thing about, you know, it's okay, you know, like sometimes what we do is hit and miss. You can win, you can be up 3-0, you can lose, and that's part of being a Spurs fan. But there's those moments, or those seasons, where it all comes together, and it's just the most amazing thing. I can feel my voice wobbling, man. I really can, man. It really has quite affected me so far. It's just it's just lit a bonfire. It's lit a bonfire under me. In the first chapter, there's a few quotes from a few fans here and there, and but I mean, look, what it's made me realise, or not realise, but what it's reinforced in me, I guess, is that Tottenham Hotspur is a special football club. We don't just do things the normal way. We always go against the grain. We always do things first, whether that's winning the double, winning a trophy in Europe, winning the FA Cup when you're a non-league team, signing 2 Argentinians. You know, we've always tried to do football the Tottenham Hotspur way. And I think that's probably why I'm so excited at the moment, man. I am excited because the coach we've got in Ange, and what I see the guys doing out on the pitch, it reminds me of what I used to see on the shelf in the 80s. And you know, I know there's a standard way of playing football these days, and I know a lot of people out there, I get it. A lot of Spurs fans, you know, they want success and they want to win a trophy. But to go back to Ange's press conference or the fan forum a while ago, He said, when we do it our way, it will be glorious. And I can really assure you, man, it will be worth the wait, because we don't just play by the numbers. We're always extravagant. We're always dynamic. And even now, you know, when I'm watching football, when I'm watching Tottenham games, it's those moments where I'm thinking, I don't know how they did that. Or it's that good Tottenham sides, and I've seen a few good Tottenham sides in my time, it's where they build up that understanding that you can almost tell that, well, this is my feeling, hitting the microphone, that whereas a lot of teams are going the overcoached route, and I think a lot of teams in the past also went the overcoached route, where, you know, you've got to do what the boss says. I think we've got a history of fantastic Spurs managers that they have their bottom line, they have their line of principle. But within that framework, you can express yourself as a human being. And when you are lucky enough to see artists out on the pitch, artists like, you know, Jimmy Greaves or Dave Mackay or Danny Blanchflower, or in the days that I used to go, Mickey Hazard, Glenn Hoddle, Ozzy Ardiles. I saw Steve Perryman for a great year as well. It makes it so much more worthwhile. The human endeavour, the human spirit. If they're out there playing emotional football, I think that evokes a response in fans like me anyway. An emotional response, a really deep response. I'll tell you, I mean, I've only read one chapter, man, and I just had to come up on the roof. I had to do a video. I'm telling you what, man. And I'll give a shout out to Jacob from United Spurs of America, because he did a video a couple of days ago about what Spurs meant to him. And it's full of emotion and stuff like that. And if you're a Spurs fan and you've got a heart, so far I've got to say you've got to read this book. I'm looking forward to the bit where it gets onto the history, because that's what I wanted to know, the history of the book. But, oh my Lord, my soul is soaring, and I am even more determined in the way that we are doing things now, because it is the Spurs way. What is the point of supporting a club with a name as magical as Tottenham Hotspur? For those that don't know, I started supporting Spurs in 1976. I was 4 years old, maybe 3, I can't remember. It might have been even 3. I could read from a very early age. I was a prodigy. Doesn't that do me well now? But I threw a football up in the air. I thought, I'm going to pick my team. And it landed, and I put my finger on it, and it said West Ham. And I thought, not very exciting, is it? Threw it up again. Tottenham Hotspur. It's the name. It's our history. There is something absolutely special about Tottenham Hotspur that, I don't know, when you're in it, man. I can understand football fans from other teams looking at us like we're a bunch of weirdos. And I can understand some of our fans getting frustrated about our lack of success, but you've got to stick to the core. You've got to believe in magic, man. I think that's what it comes down to. You have to believe in magic. If you don't believe in magic, then Tottenham is perhaps not the team for you. If you want to play by the numbers, the orthodox way, then there's plenty of other teams out there. But Tottenham Hotspur, man, it lights a flame in my heart. I can't deny it, man. And you know, that performance we gave against Newcastle, I saw some of that, and I think we've got a bit to go. We've got a bit to go, but we're heading in the right direction, man. And wow, I've just got a great big smile on my face. So I'll put a link in the description below, but I've only read one chapter, and I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I was expecting a bloody journalistic, timeline of Spurs, and I wasn't expecting like a book to make me sort of cry in the first chapter. But hey, that's Tottenham, man. It's emotion, it's magic, it's wonderment. It's about the knife edge, isn't it? It's about the knife edge. The fine line between failure and absolute history-making greatness. Because I tell you what, if Spurs achieve something under Ange Postecoglou, like win a few cups or whatever, and he's right what he said. If we do it in our way, it will be glorious, man. It will be absolutely glorious. It would be fantastic, man. So I just felt like doing this video, man, because I'm full of Spursy goodness, man. And when I finish the book, Julie will be on the channel and we'll have a chat, man. But oh my Lord, the emotion. I love the emotion. Oh, the emotion of football. It ain't just a numbers game. It ain't just XG. It ain't all that arse. It's about how it makes you feel. And Tottenham Hotspur make me feel bloody fantastic, man. So I hope you're all having a good time out there. Peace and love, man. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.